Alright, once you have all your walls where you want them, it's time to get a floor into this thing. Right now, we're seeing right through there. Now, one key thing is that the first floor and the garage floor are not the same floor system. The garage floor, once we get your topography in, we're probably going to be moving this down a couple feet so it meets the ground, and then we're going to do this as a building pad. It's a concrete poured pad. This is a floor system that's going to sit on, you're going to have a basement and all that kind of stuff once we get some foundation walls in here. So I'm going to go to my level 1. I'm going to click on floors. And right now there's a generic floor in here. I'm going to start with this wood joist 10-inch wood finish. And I'm going to go through and edit this one. I'm going to duplicate this to be a 2x12. I'm going to put a 12-inch joist in there. So I'll hit rename that when I duplicated it. And then I want to go into my structure, and I want to change this to 11 1/4. And then you have your plywood sheathing, which is your subfloor, and then your finish above that's an oak floor. You want to change this to carpet, you want to change that to some other different kinds of flooring, you can do that, whatever you want. That does need to stay above the core boundary. So hit OK on that, OK again. And you can draw these. The best option is to pick your walls, and that should be picking into the core. So when I select this, notice it does not go underneath of my stone exterior wall. It is just to that exterior core as we go around our structure here. So we'll go around through here, grab all these exterior walls. This will get a little tricky in here. We'll have to draw a couple things. That's okay. Again, can't have any overlapping stuff, so we will do our best here as we clean this up a little bit. Alright, so most of it looks pretty good, except when I get down here around the garage. I'm going to use the trim tool to trim these two pieces of line, so those look good. And then I'm going to trim this over to here. So that gives me that profile around here. And this one looks okay. I'm going to bring that all the way around to there. And I'm going to check that up here as well. I'm going to click these two to get that profile. And then I'm going to hit the check mark there. Let's see, I got something overlapping. So I got to go back in. I got a gap in there, so I missed one. I'll go back in and click this and see if it likes my profile now. So now I got my oak floor in there. You can look in 3D. If you want to change floor types, you'll want to make them in separate pieces. So you could make this, if you're doing oak out here but you're doing carpet in here, make it as two different floors when you do that. So instead of one big continuous sketch, and just make sure that garage does not have a floor in it at this point. Now what you're going to notice now is that there is a gap now where your floor system is. We are going to be adding a foundation wall around here in one of our next steps. So that's kind of where we're headed from here.